Hey everyone, it's Marty Harger, and I'm running a little bit later today, but like many of you who are in sub-zero temperatures, maybe this is a good time to be talking. So I'm coming to you today to talk about some respiratory supporting essential oils for your yoga practice, and I actually have a list of 30 of them that I'm happy to send you if you want to stick around and hear more about it. So I have a couple questions, and one of them is to see if you're ever feeling a little bit stumped about which doTERRA essential oils to offer for breath work or pranayama in your practice with students, particularly if you're doing an essential yoga program where you're bringing the doTERRA essential oils into your practice, into a class, into a workshop. Or have you ever suddenly gone to reach for an oil that you're going to share with students and you realize you're out of it and you're not really sure what to use as a substitute? Or have you ever wanted to just teach something new about breath work and get people to truly notice what's happening? And maybe you've already recognized how the doTERRA essential oils are a wonderful way to bring people into the moment and let them really focus on what they're feeling and on the practice that you are sharing with them. So I've been studying essential oils for years, and I've really worked hard to create a list of the doTERRA essential oils that I found recently are really fantastic for foundational respiratory support. And these are things that we can incorporate into our yoga practice that are really beneficial. In fact, there are over 30 essential oils and blends in the doTERRA collection, even just at an initial glance, that you can use to support the respiratory system even more when the body is in a position of strength. Now, if the body is in a place of dis-ease or discomfort, you may indicate other essential oils, but the list that I have been working on putting together is really around how you would introduce an individual essential oil or a blend to a class, a workshop, or some of your yoga students. And I really encourage you to experiment with some of these because I think they're fascinating on so many different dimensions, how they work for us. So if you're interested in receiving some ideas like this, I actually have an email list that I'm going to invite you to join me for, and I'm going to send you, those of you who are interested, a list of those 30 doTERRA respiratory supporting oils and blends that would be fantastic to bring into your yoga practice. And I'm going to share with you in this email list, I share lots of ideas, tips, tools, suggestions about class planning with the doTERRA essential oils. So to give you an idea, I want to talk to you a little bit about Litsia essential oil. And I know it's backwards on Facebook, but just go with me here for a minute. So Litsia is one of the oils in the Air X blend that doTERRA recently released. Litsia was an oil that came in as a product of the month. And this beautiful essential oil has a sweet citrus aroma. It comes from the fruit of the Litsia tree, and it is uplifting, it is very cheerful, and you can use it aromatically and topically. Aromatically in a diffuser, you could put a drop or two on the hands. It has just a really light, bright scent. Topically, you can apply it to the chest, and it is a great choice to help support that opening, the deep breath that one can take in practice. What I like about the Litsia, you can also dilute it, by the way, if someone has sensitive skin or to share in your classes. But Litsia, one of the things I love about it is the fact that it's a really diverse oil. And you may have this in your collection and you may be saying, well, what do I do with Litsia? So I'm going to give you a couple of ideas of why this is such a perfect match in a yoga practice. It's common and commonly used in Japan, it's used in China, it's used in Asian countries, and it's a beautiful oil to help support the respiratory system and the immune system. It's opening, it's cleansing. But here's why I think you want it in yoga, especially right now. It is the oil of manifestation. So this is an oil that encourages us to follow through on our inspiration, on our intuition, and to not be afraid of that, to step into it, to trust that the messages that we're getting are there for us to really listen and to take action on those. It helps us connect to our higher consciousness. The Litsia essential oil is a choice that is fantastic for tuning out the messages that we don't need and really listening with courage to those that we do need, and not worrying about being rejected, not worrying about the judgment of what may be coming to us as something we need to pursue, a new direction in our lives we need to follow. Litsia is fantastic for helping us get clear on our manifesting our infinite possibilities, our total potential So if you're looking for inspiration, you're looking for clarity, you're looking for ideas to help support manifestation of your plans for 2021, you might want to pull out the Litsea essential oil and use it for respiratory support, for immune system support, but importantly, using it in breath work to focus on manifestation, tapping into your intuition, tapping into your imagination, and bringing that into your yoga practice. So that's just kind of an example. Now, in the list that I've created, I've just given you kind of a really specific list of the oils in your doTERRA collection that could be beneficial for respiratory supporting oils. Now, each of these oils and blends has a different purpose in how we use them. They may have a physical benefit that's more in one direction or another. They also each have their own emotional profile. And for those of you that heard about the workshop I'm going to be offering next week that you can log on to and read more about on this page, in that workshop we're going to be offering some more insights on not only the emotional but the spiritual aspect of the plants. Litsea is a beautiful choice to bring in. So if you're interested in getting my list of the 30 doTERRA essential oils and blends that would be beneficial to help support a healthy respiratory response and to be used in breath work in your yoga practice, in a class, and in a workshop, check out the link here. Just sign up for my email list and you'll be able to download that list immediately. And you'll also then begin to start receiving some of the emails I send out with lots of different ideas to help you bring doTERRA's essential oils into your yoga practice, your yoga classes, and your yoga workshops in the way that we've introduced them in our book, The Essential Yoga Program. I hope that this is going to be something you'll want to take a look at. And in the meantime, I wish you happy breathing. Namaste.